now, another MTG Casual Commander.
Hello everybody, this is Tom with MTG Casual Commander, and I have with me a bundle of the March of the Machines set. So this one just recently came out, if you are watching when this comes out. So let me pull this open, and let's see what we've got. So, as I'm sure most of you are aware, the bundles always come with our nice little deck box.
That's what we really buy them for, is the box and the die.
Yep, and then we've got our dice, which in this case is like a nice opaque white with gold numbers. I like that.
It's the same one I got.
All right, and then we've got our land packs, which one of the land packs has the foil rare that always comes with this, in which case this is Gulta and Mavrin, sorry. But actually really good to have this because I wanted one of these for my Gishath deck. So, nice. All right, so let's put that there. Throw that back there at an arm's reach. And let's get going. Let's see what we've got. So, oh, nice. We've got the Atali art bookmark there. So most of these, we're just going to fly through. We know what all of these are, right? So, I am liking the art on a lot of these this time around. Transform card. One of the invasions. Yep, and we have one of the invasions is our rare. The invasion of Arcavios. Enters the battlefield, search your library, graveyard, or outside the game for an instant or sorcery card you own, reveal it, put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it, and then you flip it when it dies, and whenever you cast an instant or sorcery from your hand, copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy. So that's not bad, but you have to do 7 damage to this thing before you get that, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. And then we got a little foily origami frog. Oh, and we have a list card, which is Mirrodin Besieged. Really good card, actually, and very applicable for this set. Enters the battlefield, you choose Mirren or Phyrexian for Mirren. Cast an artifact spell, get a mirror token. Phyrexian at your end step, draw a card, then discard a card. And then, if there are 15 or more artifacts in your graveyard, target opponent loses the game. So, not a bad enchantment. I run it in more than one deck. Alright. So, I am personally hoping to get the new sword out of this set. So, we'll see what happens, but that is what I am mostly hoping for. There are definitely some other things that would be great, but that's kind of my top pick. So, that's not a bad little mana dork right there. Oh, got another one of the invasions. Invasion of Moag. All right. Oh, we got a new art of Lurrus of the Dream Den back from Ikoria. So, honestly, one of the better, if not the best companion cards. So, that's cool. And we have a Drana and Linvala. So we've got a colorless, 2 white, and a black for a 3/4 flying vigilance, and activated abilities of creatures your opponents control can't be activated. And Drana and Linvala has all activated abilities of all creatures your opponents control, and I may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to activate those abilities. That is a good card, and that will be going into my Regna and Krav deck. So that's, yeah. Oh, and we got a foily. We got a foily Realmbreaker, the Invasion Tree. So 3 mana for a colorless artifact. Pay 2 and tap it. Target opponent mills 3 cards. Put a land from their graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. It gains if this land would leave the battlefield. Exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. And I can pay 10, tap it, and sacrifice it. And then I get to search my library for any number of Praetor cards and put them onto the battlefield and then shuffle. So, you know, if you want to be a complete degenerate, ramp this out and then put all of the Praetors onto the battlefield and lose your friends. And an incubator token.
Meh, who needs friends?
Well, despite what she says over there, just remember, if you don't have any friends, it will be hard to find people to play Magic with.
Maybe.
Alright, let's keep going. Oh, we got the Invasion of New Capenna. Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the battle cards. Oh, I've got a Kroxa and Kunaros. So we've got a 6/6 for 3 colorless, a red, a white, and a black, or Mardu. And it is a Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile 5 cards from your graveyard. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So, nice. That is a solid card for Mardu colors. We've got a dinosaur. And a warrior token. Alright. Nothing amazing yet, but there's still hope. We've still got a few packs left. Alright. Oh, and we've got Errant and Gaida, which will be a 2/3 flying flash for a colorless, a white, and a blue. And you can look at the top card of your library at any time, and you can cast spells with flash or flying from the top of your library. I mean, not amazing, not bad. Foily cut short. And a list card, which is a Virulent Sliver. All slivers have poisonous 1. So that actually works with a lot of the stuff they've made recently with the proliferate and toxic and all that stuff. So, you know, if you want to throw a toxic sliver into your deck. Ooh, nice little bookmark of Jin Gitaxis there with the little foily signature thing. That's cool. Foily Island. Oh, nice. It's not a rare, but Dina Soul Steeper. She's cool. Hidetsu and Kairi. 2 colorless, 2 blue, and a black for an Ogre Demon Dragon. 5/4 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, then put 2 from your hand on top of your library, so Brainstorm. And when it dies, exile the top card of your library. Target opponent loses life equal to its mana value. If it's an instant or sorcery, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. So if you did this right, you put it into play, you set your deck up, and then sack him and have crazy stuff happen. Oh, and just kind of a, hey, here's a thing to play, I guess. I'd rather a token, personally. All right. Oh, this is one of the rares from one of the pre-con decks, I believe. It's Teferi's Talent. So 3 colorless and 2 blue for an enchant planeswalker. Enchanted planeswalker has -12 loyalty, and you get an emblem with you may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers you control on any player's turn anytime. You could cast an instant, and whenever you draw a card, put a loyalty counter on enchanted planeswalker. So basically it gives them the same ultimate ability as the original Teferi card, I believe. So that's cool. Oh, and we've got a Baral, Chief of Compliance.
Ooh.
So he's a very standard stacks commander, in reducing your instants and sorceries so you can counter everything and do bad things. Oh, we've got a Bloodfeather Phoenix. We already talked about that with the pre-release card that I had for my pre-release kit, if you have watched that already. And we have a Thunderhead Squadron and one of the little flip card things. All right, so far I'm saying this bundle has been mediocre overall. So, but that happens sometimes. You can't always have winners, right? Because remember, it's basically gambling. Oh, we've got a Kahera the Orphan Guard, another one of the companions. He's all right. Like, his companion trigger is kind of hard to do, but he has vigilance, and all these creature types get +1/+1 in vigilance, so that's okay, I guess. Ozolith the Shattered Spire. So, legendary artifact for a colorless and a green, and if one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on an artifact or creature you control, that many +1 are put on it instead, and you can pay a colorless and a green and tap it to put a counter on target artifact or creature you control, activate as a sorcery, and you can also cycle it. And then we have a Foily Invasion of Amonkhet, and flip that over, and that turns into a zombie for, yeah, all right. All right, last one. So this is our last chance to get something real spicy out of this. Let's see here. And our rare is the Invasion of Segovia. So 2 colorless, a blue, enters the battlefield, make 2 Kraken tokens of trample, and then flips into a 3/3, and non-creature spells you have cast with Convoke, and you untap up to 4 target creatures at your end step. And then a Foily. Ooh, well, and an Atali Primal Storm for a list card at the end. Overall, guys, I would have to say that this has been a violently mediocre bundle, but sometimes dems the breaks, right? So please remember to check out the rest of our MTG content here, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Let the magic continue.